It's supposed to be a hot one today. We shall see. It's Tuesday, July 6th. Brill has a new toy. Good morning, it's Barbara. I pushed the button too soon. I was still working on it. How are you? Thank you for joining me for coffee. Brill and I are down here for a few minutes before I take Dennis up his tea. It's warm out here. It's going to be a very warm day. I did not do my weeding yesterday. It turned out there was not a breath of breeze, and it was pretty uncomfortable. And it's looking like today is going to be the same. Not much breeze out here now. But I might put on my big girl panties, well, actually my gardening shoes. And at least work on my mint. At least work on my mint. I did not sleep well last night, but it's my own fault because I read a book. And I read a book till 2 o'clock in the morning. And it was a good book. I enjoyed it. 7 Sisters. I forget what the author's name is. But, you know, it didn't feel like I was sitting there listening, you know, like thinking about the book or anything. In fact, it didn't feel like my mind was going wild at all. I just didn't sleep. I yawned every once in a while, so I got, you know, gave me some hope. Not much sleep. Anyway. But I read a book yesterday. So yesterday I painted a little bit. We did our laundry and hung it out on the line, so I did a picture of... I had been wanting to do a picture of my clothesline, but I thought I should wait till I had clothes on it. So we put clothes on it, and then I did a picture in my sketchbook. I plan to do some sketching today. I'm trying to think of things to sketch in the house so I don't have to go out in the world. I think I'll go out in the world. I'm thinking about going to the library. Haven't been to the library in a year and a half. More than a year and a half. But our library's open, and I got a notice from the library saying that I had to renew my library card. It was going to expire in August. And this book, 7 Sisters, was the first in a series, and it's the only one they have on ebooks, which I thought was odd. So I thought I would kill a few birds with one stone and go to the library and renew my card and see if they have any of the other books. The book is about, it starts with the death of a father, and a very rich father who had adopted 6 girls, each one named after one of the Pleiades, one of the stars in the Pleiades constellation, which is named after the Pleiades, the 7 Sisters constellation. But there were only 6 of them, so that's a mystery right there. And then it proceeded to be kind of the story of the oldest of the girls. And so my guess is that the rest of the books are the other girls. And I think they're named something sister, something sister. So anyway, my guess is that it would be okay if I read them out of order. So if they have one, I might get it, even if it's not the next one in the series. Anyway, so I'll renew my library card and go to the library, which I haven't done in a really long time. And maybe I'll stop and sketch someplace along the way. On the way, they have a big Presbyterian church that's kind of big white Presbyterian church kind of on a hill. that has a stone thing around it. I might try to draw that, although I'm not a big fan at this point of drawing buildings from kind of below. I don't know how to get the lines right, and I guess that's what I should be doing then, so I could figure that out. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do the Presbyterian Church. I don't know. So I might take a little ride out and about. So I might do that. But the other thing I did yesterday was I stitched with Christy for a while. I haven't done that in a long time, so I will show you my library, which is looking like my June is a bit sparse. This is June. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. I have the first week of June done and the first 5 days of July. So I started with July. So I'm going to keep up with July and then just add more books to June as I go along. So I did 8 books yesterday. So it'll take me 20 months, 20 weeks to fill up June at that rate. So I'll have to do better. The other thing, I haven't done any of my tchotchkes. This is a landscape up here that I haven't done. Christy did her landscape, and there's a bowl up here too. She did her bowl too. She did her bowl in the basket weave stitch. Maybe I'll try that just to see what it's like. But anyway, I need to get on the stick and work on June. But there we go. I did the oranges 3 days that were exactly the same, and then the 5 days. The 5 days of July. As hard as it might be to tell, none of those days, well, the 2 big books are the same color, but I don't have any books next to each other that are the same color so far. I will have many doubles at least in June, when I get later in June. I think June is going to be quite yellow and orange. But anyway, that was fun to stitch with Christy. But I'm all messed up because it doesn't feel like Tuesday. I'm showing you my stitching. Of course, it's been so long that I don't know why I feel like I have a routine. Hopefully I'll get back into my routine. So that's it. So my plans for today are to be out and about a little bit, I think. Go to the library and do a little bit of painting. And if I watch any TV, I will work on my boxy. And if I get a book in the library, I don't know about that because I didn't sleep last night. And I can't really not sleep tonight or I'll be very unhappy. But maybe I could be like an adult with my reading and just read part of the book and put a bookmark in and say, I'll finish this book tomorrow. Other people do that. Why can't I? What? What is it about me? If I could knit and read, that'd be fun. I know some people can do that. And I do have Valerie and I don't remember who else was on the call at the time, recommended Matthew McConaughey's book to me. And I don't remember what the book is called. But I got it from the library. And they recommended the audiobook, and that's what I got. And they recommended this a couple months ago. It took that long for it to come to me. But anyway, I have the audiobook. So thank you, Valerie. And I'm not sure who else it was. Carol? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Speaking of Saturday, this coming Saturday is our Zoom craft along, and I'll be working on my boxy. I promise. It's at 2 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, Valerie is hosting it. There is a thread for it in the Ravelry group and a link in the first post in the thread for the Saturday Zoom craft along. And if you cannot use that link, if you're not on Ravelry, then email me at flameandfiber@mindspring.com and I will email you the link to the Zoom meeting. Please join us at 2 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time on Saturday, July 10th. Saturday. I'm pretty sure it's July 10th, but it's definitely Saturday. So, please join us. They're a lot of fun. I don't know if I'll be outside. If the weather's so crummy, I'm not. I'm going to be inside. So, we shall see. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show you. The other thing I did yesterday was my ball jar frog. It's inside of this metal, and it's holding my flowers up. Now, it turns out I did not have enough cone flowers to make a nice bouquet, so I supplemented because my hydrangea is blooming, and I have 2 giant hydrangeas, and anything I cut makes Dennis happy, so there we go. There's my vase in a canning jar. Are canning jars the same all over the world? I wonder. Or are there different metrics? Different size? Anyway, so that turned out beautiful, so I brought that out to show you. It's in the house. Okay, kids, I think I'm going to call it a day. Go off and see what the day holds. Maybe I'll get some library books. That would be fun. So I will say goodbye. Please take good care of yourselves. Please stay safe and stay sane.